out to all you beautiful people, man. We in a new studio tonight. Well, new setup. Yes. Yes. Alrighty. Make sure everything's right here. Making sure all the settings right. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Shout out to everybody that support DJButterrock and everybody that believe in the Cx1DJs. Skeletor, close the door, please. I'm in here in my studio. And let me make sure everything is properly working. I'll be right back, everybody. Cx1DJs. Yes. Yeah, let me before we start the interview tonight, we got a lot of good stuff to talk about. Let me pause this. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody from Instagram. Gotta make sure my chair is right here. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about NAHZ today. So NAHZ is one of my best hip hop artists that I rock with. That I've been listening to from day one. From the early age of NAHZ. We're gonna get into all that. Yeah. I'm making sure everything is comfortable for me. Because I'm laid back today. How y'all doing? Get everybody checked in. And we early. We real early. I think this is the earliest that we making sure everything works. We in a new studio. So we gonna give, I don't need the mic right there, it's so close to me. So we're gonna give NAHZ his flowers tonight. And I'm looking down the cameras up there. I got 5 cameras, one down here up there. So NAHZ, if you listen, I know you're gonna check it out. Shout out to Braveheart. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody from some of the old A&Rs from Columbia Records. We're gonna get into it tonight. It really is. Now I'm looking down because my monitor's down here. Shout out to everybody. I'm in the new studio. I'm loving it. Loving all the new partners we got with us and all the new additions that we got added to the podcast. So we're gonna get into first. I'm gonna put my beanie on. I'm gonna go to the put my beanie on, baby. My beanie on. Yes. So, first of all, in the chat, as you come in, let me know you here and who you are, so I can properly shout you out. Let me send my text message out. Let everybody know we live. DJButterrock, Cx1DJs. We do things different podcasts. Shout out to Puggerfoot. Shout out to Julia Simmons out there promoting. Shout out to my Bill Watson, Troy Wallace, everybody out there. Let me send my text message out. And shout out to all the new platforms we on. iHeartMedia, iHeartMusic. Definitely shout out to all the people that really support me. Because at the end of the day, if you support me, you support me. You know what I'm talking about? And make sure when I text you, we live. Make sure everybody subscribe and like, share, and subscribe. All right. Let me see. We on time now. We got a lot to talk about. Let's make sure everybody get in here. And before we start the show, shout out to everybody on. Shout out to Apple Music that just picked us up. So we're gonna shout out all the new platforms that picked up the Cx1DJ podcast. We got Apple Music, iHeartMusic, Amazon Music. Who else? XM Radio picked us up. So a lot of these people didn't know that. So it's a lot that if you really support DJButterrock, I will tell you. Hold on for a minute. The mic is pretty loud. Shout out to TCAP, the Vice President of Cx1DJs that check it in. And I need everybody to take the YouTube link and like it. What I need you to share and invite your people in. So TCAP, throw it on Facebook. Just the YouTube link. We are live on YouTube. Copy the YouTube link, please, and start sharing it, liking it, and telling people we are on before I get it to the beautiful Untold stories of NAHZ. Nasir Jones. Nasir Jones. We got a deep story, and being we on Apple Music and Spotify, we on all major anywhere the podcast is there, we there. And I want to apologize to anybody if I'm looking down. Just make sure you understand that I have monitors. We big time now. I have monitors right there. So if I look down, I want to look at. I got 4 cameras right there, right here. So if I look down, that means that as a monitor, and I'm reading your comments. I try to read the comments. Now we're gonna have a good time tonight. I want to make sure everybody understand that this is a movement, and I want y'all to chat with DJButterrock and stay a while. I'm gonna be moving my mic around and my chair around because I'm in a Versace chair. I paid $800 for this chair, so why not move around in it? Ooh. It's Versace. Versace. Shout out to Punkerfoot. Shout out to all my sexy ladies that Valentine's Day came around. If you had a Valentine's Day and you was a man without a girl and it was just you, happy Valentine's Day to you. Because, everybody don't got a girl. You could have a bunch of ladies. You know what I'm talking about? And I was told not to call nobody whores and none of that, so we're not going to do that. We're going to be respectful right here on the Cx1D. And this is an uncut show, too. So I could say pretty much whatever, but I do have a lot of ladies that's joining this podcast, and some of them do not like you calling them out their name. You ain't a bitch, you a hoe, and all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta watch, who I'm disrespecting on here. I ain't trying to disrespect anybody, but I want everybody to know to invite your people on. Let everybody know the Cx1DJs. We do things different podcasts. Untold story with NAHZ is on. NAHZ Jones is on now, and we only here for an hour, so we out of here at 9:00 East Coast time. So East Coast time, 9:00 is over. So I try to not get into all the deep bread and butter and the juicy bread and potato shit to everybody get on here. But at a certain time, I'm gonna stop and get into it. Shout out to TCAP. I said we got TCAP on here tomorrow at 7 p.m. East Coast time. We're doing an interview with TCAP, Carolina ENT. He is the vice president of Cx1DJ, but he also have his own company, his own business, and he have his own movement that we will get into tomorrow. We had TCAP early on, but now we blowing up in this motherfucker. I said, let me get my man back on here. That's how real niggas do. Now once they start blowing up, they don't forget you. Like I'm on different. When TCAP first got on here, we was on 2 platforms. Now we on 700 platforms. Nigga blowing up. Nigga blowing up. Nigga blowing up. So we gotta bring TCAP while we rising. Keep rising to the top. Mom said, give it all you got, give it all you got, give it all you got, give it all you got. I needed more room. Don't worry, I don't got my gold teeth. I don't give a fuck. I'm DJButterrock. Keep rising to the top. When your mom say, give it all you got, give it all you got. I'm gonna give it all I got in this motherfucker. This all I got. C&B. We all we got. We gonna start the show in a minute, y'all. I got some couple of people coming in. Shout out to Julia Simmons said, Butterrock, talk your shit. Talk your shit, my nigga. Well, she ain't say the nigga part, because Julia White. She ain't say that. Y'all know I'm a comedian. I got personality. We're going to give y'all the news, and we're going to give the flowers to NAHZ, but we're going to joke around while we doing it, OJ. We're going to joke around while we doing it, because I feel we ain't joking, then we ain't having fun with life. We got all the new shit added to the platform. And so, damn, Money, you finally came in. My president, DJ Money, finally made it. Nigga, I was busy. Shout out to DJ Money, the president of Cx1DJs. Nigga, you gotta be on time. We're gonna have to dock your pay, DJ Money. We're gonna have to dock your pay. I'm fucking with you, nigga. That nigga is never on time. Never on time. He's not. I'm fucking with you, DJ Money. Hey, you could be anywhere in the world, DJ Money. But you're here with us tonight. And I love you for it. No matter if you late or not, you here. Fuck it. Nigga, I got shit to do, nigga. And that's the president of Cx1. He said, I'm the president, bitch. You wait till I get there. I'm the president, bitch. I'm Rick James, bitch. I don't know who you thought I was, but I'm Rick James, bitch. Y'all remember when Rick James said that shit on BT Awards? That was the most funniest shit ever, yo. He said, fuck that bitch in the back. I don't know who she thought I was. Woo, Rick James said. He said that shit, didn't he? That's when Monique was hosting it. I remember that shit. That shit was funny as hell. He said that. We got a lot to get into tonight. So I want everybody to just hold tight, and we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it tonight, baby. Hold on. I gotta look at what I had in this motherfucker. I hate when shit get fucked up. All right. But I can't be quiet because we're on Apple Music and iHeartRadio. Like, man, you got to keep the shit moving. So we're going to go ahead and tell y'all two things that I want to tell y'all right now. If you think for 1 minute that this shit ain't going to go to the next level, then you must be on crack or cocaine. And shout out to all my crackheads. I ain't dissing you. But if you think this shit ain't going to go to the next level with DJButterrock and the Cx1DJs, we do things different podcasts. And shout out to everybody watching on Roku. And shout out to everybody watching on Incognito. Now, when you watch on Incognito, you can't see that they watching on YouTube. I'm going to let y'all know that. So you can have 1,000 people watching on other browsers, and YouTube will not count it for some fucking apparent reason. But we on 800 platforms, so it really don't matter. Shout out to YouTube, but we do our live broadcasting right here on YouTube. So, no, the video feed is coming from YouTube. I don't use nobody but YouTube because I love YouTube. And this is what we do. And so we're going to get into the show. One minute, y'all. I'm going to pause my mic. Get into the show. I need one thing I gotta do here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, I'm getting some emails in. Hold on, y'all. I ain't want to play that while we was doing this. Yeah, so real quickly, how many NAHZ fans in here? Let me see how many people in here first on this. And this, okay, I ain't gonna do that right now. So shout out to, we're gonna get into our Billboard since part of this interview. So NAHZ had over, I think, 30 Billboard Hot 100s. He was in got 30 top 100s. Not number, he got like 10 number ones and 30. He stayed in the top 100s on Billboard for the last 20 years. Now, how many rappers you know is still on the Billboard list at all? Not that many. All right, so we're gonna get into this tonight. I got my new chair here. I'm gonna be laid back, chilling, doing this interview because I got a lot to hit on, a lot to talk about. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So NAHZ, born in Queensbridge, New York. Let's take our time. We're gonna take our time with it. We're not gonna rush NAHZ. born in Queensbridge, New York. He wasn't a rapper when he started. He was more graffiti artist. How many people knew that? He was a graffiti artist first. Graffiti artist, street kid, b-boy kid, you know what I'm talking about? Like, in the streets doing what they were doing in Queens. And then he started freestyling at 8 years old. Okay, 8 years old. All right, in Queensbridge, back in the late 80s and the early 90s, was more, you have more DJ Marley Marl running the game. You had the whole Juice crew. We talk about 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. You had the Juice crew running the game. And that's Marley Marl, MC Shan, Roxanne Shante, Biz Markie, Big Daddy Kane, Coogee Rap and DJ Polo, and the list go on and on and on and on and on. So, all right, so little Nas, I'm just calling him Nas. All right, Nas Jones was freestyling in the project's hallways, and then Roxanne Shante was on tour at the time. She knew Nas, but she didn't think Nas really wanted to do this shit. Like most of these artists that claim they want to rap, because they see you doing it and they think it's the piece of fucking cake. Which in reality it is. It depends on how serious you taking it. Like some of this shit is like nothing to some people. It's like you can do that shit with your eyes closed. You know what I'm talking about? Like I could DJ with my eyes closed. Really, I mean, this is the fuck, and I can host this kind of shit. I could do this shit in my sleep. That's what I live to do. But some people think it's just that, but it comes with shit. Hold up, y'all. So it comes with shit. So as it comes with shit, we got, whoever around got to make sure that you are serious. Because a lot of people want to do this shit, but they're not serious. So Roxanne Shante, let's get into it. I did my homework, talked to the people I need to talk to. Shout out to everybody in Queensbridge. And shout out to all Nas people in Columbia. And some of the old A&R from Columbia Records is my mans in them. So I got a lot of detail that Nas people didn't give me. And shout out to everybody on Nas team. Revy gave me the interviews I could play tonight. Some of that shit I'm going to play, some I'm not. Because it's from other platforms and I got to give them a shout out and split the royalties. Which some of that shit I'm not going to play. I know what I read and know what was given to me. So some things I'm not going to play. Because I'm on another level. So when you get to another level in this podcast game, you want to give props to the other people that did the interview with the artists that you are doing journalist info on. But I'm a kind of person, some content I'm not going to play. Some shit I ain't going to play. And shout out to them. But I'm going to say this for what I know. So Nas met Roxanne Shante. Y'all know Roxanne Shante. Legendary queen of hip-hop. I'm going to call her the queen of hip-hop because that's what she is. Queen of hip-hop, Roxanne Shante. So he met Roxanne Shante. They're all born and raised in Queensbridge Projects in Queens, New York. So she met him and she thought he was not taking this shit seriously. Like most people, you see a young man at a young age rapping, selling drugs, doing graffiti and shit like that, whatever Nas was doing back in them days. Allegedly, she didn't take him seriously. So she scheduled the studio time with Nas and Marley Marl, and Nas went in there and did the freestyle, and boom, then he was born. All right, moving from there, I gotta keep my eye on the time. Move from there, Nas started doing a couple of mixtapes and a couple of things. And back in them days, a couple of mixtapes, rapping, bring the radio outside, DJ outside. Marley Marl started working with him, but Nas is also working with a lot of other people besides Marley Marl, other DJs in the hood, and pretty much still doing his thing, but not on a major level. See, people thinking when you get in this industry, you just go to the top. Like, people don't know all the trials and tribulations that Nas had to go to. So that's why we hear our untold story. So we're going to get into some untold story shit that I know none of you motherfuckers know. And keep in mind, this is an uncut show. From my research and from my talking to a lot of people at Columbia Records, when Nas was moving around in the late 80s, in the early 90s at a young age. We talking about young. Now, I'm from New Jersey. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I live, I breathe it, and I'm going to die saying where I'm from. I live in Atlanta now, though. But if anybody know, when you living up north, when you 10, the age of 10 there, from where I'm from, is like you 20. All the young heads is Rebbe wisdom, got the knowledge of self, and moving in the fast lane. So Nas definitely was ahead of his time. And if you listen to Illmatic, his first album that he was dropping, I'm going to get into that. Illmatic was ahead of his time. You can play Illmatic right now and it still will resonate with the people from today in 2026. That's a legendary album. You can't get no better than Illmatic. And I'm going to get into the producers that was on that as well. So what I'm going to tell you, this album, Illmatic, was produced by some heavy hitters. And it took years to make. You ever heard a Michael Jackson album? We're going to take our time. We're not going to rush the untold stories. I think some of my untold stories, I rushed a little bit. And I think when you rush a good story, I go back and look at it like, damn, I rushed that story. I hate a rush story. Because when you have people on different platforms that listen to this podcast, they want you to bring them in. So let me bring you guys in. So keep in mind, no one took this, even Roxanne Sante didn't take Nas seriously to my reports. And I have clear reports of my investigation and my journalism and my PRs and my producers that's on the team. So he didn't take it seriously from the people I talked to. And he was taking it seriously, but you can't have 1 foot in the street, 1 foot selling drugs, 1 foot doing graffiti, one foot breaking in cars, 1 foot doing other crazy shit in the community, and think someone that's on tour, signed to Warner Brother Records, Cold Chillin' Records, is going to actually take you seriously. So what you have to do, you have to leave some shit alone. And you have to show the parties. No one thought I was going to take certain shit seriously. But when they see that you actually doing it and you are serious about what you're doing, then they'll take you seriously. So I'm going to say, for my investigation, Roxanne Sante didn't take him seriously, then she started hearing some of his mixtapes, some of his freestyles off of breakbeats that Marley Marl recorded. And one thing about Nasir Jones, nÄHZ, he didn't wait on Roxanne Sante to door him the rope. He didn't wait on Roxanne Sante. Did y'all hear me? He didn't wait on Roxanne Sante to give him the alio, to give him the cosign. He kept working. He kept working with DJ Marley Marl, super producer DJ Marley Marl from the Juice Crew. He was in Manhattan, New York. I'm going to give you the year, ladies. In 1989, he went up to Mr. Magic and told him that I need to be on BLS. He said he had something that he wanted played on WBLS, Untold Stories. You will not hear this on no documentary but right here. So he told Mr. Magic, super rocky Mr. Magic. If you ain't from up north from the 80s and 90s, you don't know who the fuck super rocky Mr. Magic is. I ain't talking about from all the fucking Marley Marl's documentaries. I'm talking about from WBLS. Every Saturday with DJ Marley Marl. The rap attack. Oh my God, I think I'm having a rap attack. You gotta be from up north to know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, so Nas met with I gotta say his name, R.I.P. to Mr. Magic. Because I listened to him when I was young. Okay. Without no Mr. Magic, it wouldn't have been no Marley Marl. It wouldn't have been no Roxanne Shante. It wouldn't have been no Biz Markie. It wouldn't have been no MC Shan. It wouldn't have been nobody at the Juice Crew. Mr. Magic hold it down for the Juice Crew. He had the platform to bring Marley Marl on the radio on WBLS back in the early 80s and 90s. Actually, the late 70s, Mr. Magic got on WBLS. And you might have said, what the fuck did that got to do with NAHZ? It got a lot to fuck to do with NAHZ, because NAHZ, his introduction to the world was with super rocking Mr. Magic. So he went to Mr. Magic, let him know that he knew Roxanne Shante. Mr. Magic allowed him to play his demo, back in them days, they call it demo, on the show with Marley Marl. Marley Marl co-signed it, and boom. From that demo, it introduced him to the vice president of Columbia Records back in '89. Okay? NAHZ signed with Columbia Records in '92. You heard me? '92. It took from 92 to 93 to work on the Illmatic album. So keep in mind, Roxanne Shante is on tour with the Juice Crew. NAHZ is still doing his thing. By him going down to BLS, he got introduced to the VP of Columbia Records. Signed the deal signed with Columbia Records in '92. So he was doing all this development. So the album Illmatic did not come out. I'm gonna give you the year. Walk with me. Illmatic, NAHZ's first album, did not come out to September 14, 19. Hold on. I said it wrong. So don't kill me. Don't kill me. Hold on. That's when NAHZ was born. Hold on. Don't kill me. So the Illmatic album didn't come out to April 15, 1994. So there you go. Now, I will say Illmatic was one of the best albums ever. Excuse me, April 19, 1994. Get my shit together. It was mixed and mastered on 14 and sent to pressing, because I got all that information here from Columbia Records. It was sent to press on 15 and was released to the public worldwide April 19, 1994. All right? That was, to me, Illmatic when it came out in April in 1994, that was the biggest album out here. If you wasn't playing Who World Is This, it was an issue. All right, you might want to know when NAHZ was born. All right, I'm going to give you when NAHZ was born. NAHZ was born in Queens, New York, September 14, 1973. And his father was a jazz blues singer. Yep, his father was a jazz blues singer, y'all. And Illmatic was produced by DJ Premier, Lord Professor, Pete Rock, and Q-Tip. I did not know Q-Tip produced that album, Illmatic. I did not know that. So the Illmatic album that was released was produced by DJ Premier, Lord Professor, Pete Rock, and Q-Tip. That was the most. Right now, I don't know no album outbeating that. None. Y'all name your album outbeating Illmatic. I can't tell you what album is outbeating that. So that's when I'm on. But thank you, bro. Thank you. Invite more people in. Shout out to my people from Chicago. Yeah. So that's when the album was. It was released. So I want everybody to understand this album was the illest album out there. No one's beating Illmatic. It's a lot. No one's beating Illmatic. April 19, 1994, but this album took 2 years to make. So a lot of people go into their studio and they just doing shit together. Just throw shit together. Like, if you're making a masterpiece, it took Illmatic. NAHZ was signed in 92. The album came out in 94. That should show you. And I know people just want to throw music out there and shit, but what you need to understand is you doing a masterpiece, you don't want to just do that. You don't want to just throw shit together. You don't want to just, you know what? I got the platform, I got the producers, I got the studio. Let me just throw this shit together. And hopefully best and it works. So one of Nas' third cousins was up and coming comedian at the time. And he said, all right, man, I see what you're doing, cuzzo. Let me go ahead and throw, you know, make some couple of calls so when I perform, you could come out and do my thing. So his third cousin name is Tracy Morgan. Y'all know who Tracy Morgan is, right? I'm just doing you guys an alley. No one knew that. So Tracy Morgan is Nas' third cousin. And he was helping Nas in the background in the early 2000s. Not in the beginning. Tracy was not helping Nas at the beginning. Once you prove yourself to your family and yourself and you start making the money, you keep in mind, Nas was popping before Tracy Morgan. Okay? So, but in the music industry, your ass got to stay up. So it's a part of time in Nas' career when the shit got ice cold. If you hear it, put in the chat that you hear. All my new people that come in, get ahead and say, Butterrock, I'm here in the chat. You can text me, but put it in the chat so people can see that you here and pick what city you in here from. We got 300 people watching on Roku. My people on Roku, y'all come to YouTube, man. It's all good because this iHeartMedia and iTunes, can't see y'all here or not anyway. All right, so back to Nas. So Tracy Morgan, at the time Nas was getting cold, like working on the shit was the beef he had going on with Jay-Z. We got a lot to get into tonight, damn it. I hope we got an hour. That's why I'm not playing no interviews and shit. No video. I ain't playing no videos for nobody else to interview because I ain't doing that shit because I got enough information here that you guys can get and get the knowledge yourself. All right, so when we can't do this shit in an hour. We're only here an hour, so I got to jump from things my producer gave me that I can't get into everything. So let's get into the bread and butter, the meat and potatoes. All right, so Tracy Morgan pretty much helped Nas out in the early. We're going to talk about 2001 and 2002. Financially and mentally and with his plugs. So the time that Nas got into it with Jay-Z, that situation was, everybody thought it was going to go somewhere from the words these young men were saying to each other. But honestly, it stayed on wax. It stayed on wax. It didn't go anywhere. Hold on for a minute. So a lot of people thought it was going to be beef. They thought somebody was going to get killed. The executives from Columbia Records say, yo man, you gotta listen to this shit right here. I gotta sit back in my fucking chair. The executives from Columbia Records said that Nas, just get more into it, man. You know, we had the East Coast, West Coast shit. So we could sell some records if you know, make it more bad and dirty, make it more gritty. So Nas started beefing with Jay-Z, and instead of using knowledge of self, he used what the record labels told him to do to make this shit more disgusting to sell records. Columbia Records Vice President, VP, told Nas to amp it up, as Jay-Z, the man from Rockefeller, was already pretty much running shit, and was the man already had his foot placed in the industry already, which Nas been in the music industry since '92. But when you place yourself in a beef with a high profile Jay-Z ain't up and coming, but a person the stature of Jay-Z, then you gotta deal with everything that came with that. One thing I'm gonna give Nas, and I'm gonna give Braveheart and everybody from Queens. One thing when that beef was going on with Nas and Jay-Z, Queens stayed strong. Who remember that shit? Queens stayed strong. They didn't fold, and to this day, everybody gonna say Nas won the battle. Do I believe Nas won that battle with Jay-Z? Hell yeah. Sorry, Hov. Jay-Z, you lost that battle. Sorry, Hov. And I love Hov. I love Jay-Z. But my professional opinion, Nas won that battle. Not because we're going to do an untold story on Jay-Z. We already got that in the works. We're getting that approved by Rock Nation now. All right? We're working on that. And they wanted to see how we do all these shows, all the untold stories. This shit is trademarked, but this is real shit we doing here. This ain't some shit just for YouTube. So, this real shit. This real shit we doing, ladies and gentlemen. So, and we get everything approved from people camps. That's why we tag the artists in the promotion. So, anyway, Nas won that battle, and I'm not going to be biased because I'm doing this and I'm going to do something with Jay-Z, Rock Nation. I'm not, no. Nas won the battle, and that's my opinion. Other people might say Jay-Z won. I love both artists, but lyrically and how the beef went and how Nas didn't give a fuck about his career and he had to stay told. He kept it hip-hop. It didn't go nowhere but hip-hop. And at years later, them brothers was on stage. Nas was signed to Jay-Z. Nas was working with Jay-Z and boom, boom, boom. And so that was that. I had to get. I wanted to get that out before I get into anything else. Being we at the 30-minute mark. So I believe not. No, I believe Nas still holding it down. 2026, Nas is still the man out here. Who got a casino? Who don't got a casino? Who got a casino right now? All right. For those on other platforms that don't see me on video, Nas got a casino. Jay-Z got turned down for the casino. Now, I ain't trying to be dirty. I'm just be honest. Knowledge itself, wisdom, God, the way you move out here. I'm going to tell y'all something. This is DJButterrock talking. This ain't Nas people ain't telling me to say this shit. But if you fucking going to Manhattan, New York, trying to get a casino, and you black, you ain't getting a fucking casino. Come on, ho. You know, goddamn well, them white people ain't gonna give you no goddamn casino in Manhattan. Excuse me, Manhattan. So Nas got his casino in Queens, the Bronx, wherever the hell that shit is at. Nas got the casino, y'all. They turned the board turned Jay-Z down, so he don't have a goddamn casino. So let's get back into Rockstar Sante. So, you know, Nas did Illmatic. He had the super producers, DJ Premier, Lord Professor, P Rock, and Q-Tip. You know, back in '94, Q-Tip was the shit. Everybody had his name. DJ Premier, Lord Professor. How the fuck would you get a DJ Premier and Lord Professor on your project? Is it because you really fucking dope? Or you got the bag behind you? You got the bag behind you. I gotta remind myself I'm on iTunes and Amazon Music and what else? And iHeart Music. So I gotta keep talking. All right, so the bag behind you is gonna allow you. The bag behind you is gonna allow you to get more people to rock with you. The bag behind you is going to allow you to goddamn keep the production going. The bag behind you is going to allow you to keep those that you can't buy, you can buy with the bag. Okay, I saw my mic went out. Nobody said nothing. That's okay. I'm still the shit. the bag behind you allow you to get those that you can't buy. You can buy, like I just said. So, Columbia Records paid $2 million to record Illmatic. It was a room out there. They spent only $1 million. It costed $2 million to make. NAHZ only made, his signing bonus was $1 million. In 1994, that sounded like a lot of money, but when your album costs $2 million to make, but guess how much it made? NAHZ album sold over 100 million copies. So he made the budget. So how many people think you could sign a major right now and you could make 100 million back? He made actually over 100 million. Okay? It took, his signing bonus was 1 million. It took 2 million to make. He sold over 100 million. And don't read whatever the hell you see on online. I got the stats from Columbia Records right here, emailed to me. So he sold 100 million records. He signed for 1 million. It took 2 million to make. So you ask yourself, dude, how much did DJ Premier get? If I got $1 million and it costs $2 million to make, you back in them days and back in any damn days, they take the money that you get. So you get, this is what you get. So some of you people don't know the music industry. I've been in this shit 30 years. So this is what you get. You get your signing bonus, which he got $1 million signing bonus. And then you get your budget. So they didn't. So people don't. If you don't understand this shit, when you get your signing bonus, back then they give you a budget and the signing bonus, and depends on what contract. The contract that NAHZ had, he had the signing bonus, and then he had a budget for his wardrobe, studio time, producers, etc. So some people got to pay out their signing bonus to do their project. NAHZ's contract was a good contract. He did not have to pay out of his signing bonus. So the whole mill was his. How many people know that you could get a lawyer to make sure your signing bonus and your budget is not together? Everybody said they know the fucking industry. But you don't have an attorney, an entertainment lawyer to negotiate that, you a jackass. In some cases, because I see a lot of people on all these fake ass gurus online talking about the industry, how it's just a loan. No, it's how you negotiate your fucking contract. So if you go negotiate a contract as in the record company, management, marketing company, or promotion company, got to recruit everything that comes out of your signing bonus, out of the money that was owed to you, to the record company or the publishing company, whoever you got your deal with. If you have it in that contract that they got to recoup it out of anything you got that came to you, then they could automatically recoup that out of the signing bonus when you get signed. So the record company or whatever entity that's in charge of that money could deduct what they think is going to cost to make your album, and whatever they don't use, it'll be reimbursed back to you. Which reality they're going to fucking use every dime. So if you ever hear, oh, we're going to reimburse you after, we finished the project, that's never happened. So I tell anybody, like NAHZ had a good lawyer. He was young at the time, but he had good people around him. You keep in mind, he had the Juice Crew, he had good people around him. So he made sure that I'm surprised that Marley Marl's not a part of this project. When I was reading who was a part of the project, DJ Marley Marl is not one of the producers. Now, I don't understand that because I know he was doing the Juice Crew at the time. 94, that's the kind of ending of the Juice Crew. Juice Crew, when it was a day prom was 96, 7, 8. No, 86, 87, 88, 89, Early 90s a little bit. Big Daddy Kane was starting to get corny. I like Big Daddy Kane, but when I started listening to the music, it started getting corny. It started getting bullshit. Only person from the Juice Crew I still listened to back in the early 90s was like, I'm gonna be honest. Who the fuck was I listening to? Roxanne Shante stayed cool. She kept it Duro to about 93, 4, something like that, and that shit died out. But shout out to Roxanne Shante. But I was wondering why Marley Marl was not one of the producers on here. And I talked to a couple of my people, and they said that at the time Marley was now this is Untold Stories. So I got to give you the tea that ain't out there. They said at that time Marley Marl was out there stealing publishing from people. Yo, niggas publishing and the word on the street allegedly. Should I say allegedly when I got facts right here. I got facts. But I'm gonna say allegedly. Allegedly, Marley Marl was still in publishing and NAHZ team didn't want to be a part of that. So that's why he was not one of the producers. But I think if you got a good lawyer, you got a good deal from Columbia Records, why wouldn't you work with Marley? When Marley was in the projects doing the mixtapes and NAHZ, I love you. I'm not shitting on you because I know I love you. But this is Untold Stories, so we can't, we got to go the good with the bad, baby. Devil advocate, whatever the hell you say it. And for the haters, if my mic went out, you ain't telling me, you ain't texting me that my mic went out, then I'm gonna assume you hating out here in these streets. Because the mic go out, or you not paying attention. Well, you cooking chicken or some shit. So if my mic go out, can y'all please call me? Like, nigga, call me if the mic go out. They're fucking up the whole shit. I don't know how long my mic was out, but I know it went out. But I ain't doing the show, don't worry. I'm gonna edit that shit. I'm gonna have to go and edit that out. So, the point what I'm trying to make is, if you a thief, are you still in publishing? No one can fucking steal nothing from you if you doing your fucking job right. I have a team around me, but guess what? I'm gonna still audit the motherfucking team that's around me. I ain't believing shit, nothing. So I think everybody is fucking undercover haters any motherfucker way. And everybody got their hand out. Everybody want to use everybody, which that's all good. But if you watching the team, I'm gonna have to replace this mic. If you touch this motherfucker, it goes off. This motherfucker gonna be replaced. That's cool, but it's not cool. Yeah, I'm replacing that mic. All right, so if you have somebody, if you always on top of the people that you got running your career, you really ain't gonna have a issue with anybody stealing from you. So back to NAHZ. So NAHZ didn't have Marley Marl work on that project, which I'm very, very surprised. So like it's 100 million copies of the damn Illmatic. Went out to other projects. Went ahead and married Khalees, which that situation didn't turn out good. But NAHZ stated that he was cheating and doing other shit, living his life. Which, when you get in here at a young age and you getting this money, you really don't you take shit seriously, but it is what it is. But anyway, had kids, took care of them, went in debt, came out of debt. NAHZ is an artist that went through the struggle and came back up top. Owning the IRS, bankruptcies. Not saying he went broke, but had to rebrand himself multiple times. And 2026, NAHZ got a Star Walk of Fame, Hollywood Walk of Fame. He Illmatic just celebrated 30 years plus. Still selling. NAHZ, he got a couple of documentaries out there, Braveheart, and everybody that you notice that was around with NAHZ, he'll tell you when he was around all the people in the mansions and people that have money, he was more comfortable with the people that was coming home or on parole. He felt more in with the street niggas. He felt more better and comfortable with the motherfuckers that's on parole, probation, just came home, why they locked up. He related to more people from the struggle than the bougie motherfuckers. Nas also said publicly that he would never step out of what he believed in. So, if you come at him, he coming at you. Either it's hip hop or not hip hop, however you want it. Now, the movie he did with DMX, Billy, that was the most iconic movie ever. Hip hop classic. He stated that movie, he had fun making the movie. It was not about the money, it wasn't about the fame, it was about the opportunity. Called it a NAHZ when he did the movie Billy. And after more movies he was in, and he respected the craft of going into another form of entertainment, and that's acting. So, who don't like NAHZ? Eva Pumper, but she loved NAHZ. She said, I love me some NAHZ. All the females love NAHZ. And you can't be a female growing up in the 90s, 80s, or goddamn 90s and early 2000s and say you don't like NAHZ. NAHZ was the female sex symbol in the 90s, in the early 2000s, and still one of Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok top male symbols out here, according to Billboard. Now, what's new for NAHZ? NAHZ got the casino. He have a liquor line, clothing line, and he also working on new music and also starting another independent label to help aspiring underground artists. So we're gonna recap some stuff before we get out of here, man. So Nas album was #1, and it was released April 19, 1994. Illmatic is the album I'm talking about. The rest of the albums came after that. What we want to talk about is Illmatic because it's celebrating 30+ years anniversary, coming out in in 94. So it's 2026. That's a lot of years of celebrating the album. This album is still selling. So we want to celebrate and we want to give the flowers and our respect and honor to Nas. Nas. We really want to do that. And everybody that had a part of producing the Illmatic album. And I'm going to say it again. Much love and much respect to DJ Premier. Who did not want to work with DJ Premier back in the yay day? If you did a project with DJ Premier was one of the hottest up and coming DJ / producers back in the 90s. Then you had Lord Professor. Y'all know who Lord Professor is. Come on now. You can't be a hip hop head if you don't know who Lord Professor is. And then you had Tribe Called Quest, A Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip. Everybody loved Q-Tip. Come on now. You cannot watch any movie or listen to Nina Capone. You gotta pick me up. Come on now. Everybody loved Q-Tip. I love Q-Tip. And to have Q-Tip produce your album, you want to know why that was one of the best #1 album for years. And it stayed #1 for Nas. Illmatic was #1 for 2 years on the Billboard Hot 100s. So he had songs. Who World Is It? Illmatic. There's another one. Life's a Bitch with AZ. Actually, I don't understand. In the article and some of the notes that Nas gave, Life a Bitch actually it didn't post to make the album. That was the last song on the Illmatic album. Life a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high. Then we don't know where we're gonna go. Come on, man. Shit. damn it. Nick. You cannot be a NAHZ fan if you don't know Life's a Bitch. And I wish I could play music, but unfortunately, copyright laws, we can't play the music. And we got cleared from Columbia Records to play music, but YouTube ain't allowed to do it. Now, iHeart and iTunes, we could get away with it just a little bit, but I ain't trusting it because we on 800 platforms. We ain't fucking with no license, a breach, or nothing. Fuck no. We had interviews they sent us, NAHZ people sent us to play. I ain't care, but it was some other platforms. I said, nah. I mean, I was gonna get in, but I said, would I play interviews from other platforms and give them credit, or would I just read my notes from my producers, my journalism, what I researched? I think I want to do that better. And we just flash his pictures on the side here on our video monitor. I'd rather do that because that show you how legit ButterRock is. Now we have other shit we're gonna be doing with these untold stories. So this is just an hour, but this is just episode 1. We have other shit we're gonna be doing. Once we launch, this is what I tell everybody. Pay attention. Once we launch any artist and put them in the untold story, that's not the end of the untold story. We got more stuff to talk about NAHZ, more stuff to talk about the NAHZ and Jay-Z beef, more stuff to talk about his finances and how he fell and built himself back up to buying casinos, signing with Rock Nation, and then getting off Rock Nation, putting out albums that probably never came out, fucking with Dr. Dre, that shit didn't work out. So there's a lot of shit we can't get into in 1 hour. It's a lot. Fucking with Khalees, having a house in Atlanta, Georgia, that got foreclosed on. Yeah, we got a lot of shit to talk about NAHZ. That then he came back from losing houses, bankruptcy, owing the IRS, and then goddamn come back, paying the IRS, buying more houses, get more bitches, all that shit. We got to talk about that in chapter 2, in episode 2. That shit can't be all in 1 hour, baby. Shit. We be here up to damn next year about getting to every damn thing. Damn what, ButterRock ain't say this. One nigga, I'm gonna say shit that you can't research, motherfucker. Shit that I know that you motherfuckers don't got. Oh, I Googled that. I didn't see that. Yeah, because it's exclusive. Untold stories, bitch. If you ever heard it, it ain't an untold story. Yeah. And we got a lot of room in this motherfucker. Woo! Let me stand up. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, cause we don't know where we gonna go. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high. Life's a bitch and then we die. I can't play music, so I'm out singing shit. Life's a bitch and then we die. That's why we get high, cause we don't know where we're gonna go. Life's the bitch and then you die. Act like I'm smoking weed and shit. Life's the bitch and then we die. That's what we used to do back in the day when that song came on. We used to light a blunt. Even if you wasn't smoking, you act like you start smoking. Nigga wanna be, when NAHZ Illmatic came out, nigga, everybody was cool. Everybody went and brought Timberlands. Got a big ass coat and shit. Y'all remember that shit. Come on, niggas. If you from the 90s, nigga, when that shit came out, everybody was a gangster. I'm from Queens, nigga. Nigga, you from goddamn Ohio. No, nigga, I'm from Queens, bitch. Nigga, I'm from Queensbridge, nigga. I'm from Queensbridge. Everybody want to be from Queensbridge when NAHZ came out. Come on, y'all. And shout out to Braveheart. That's a whole nother story. We're going to get that. That'd be part 2, child. We can't get to Braveheart tonight. Woo. Cx1DJs, We Do Things Different podcast, Untold Story, NAHZ. You know, that was my best album. Illmatic was the best album. Shout out to all the platforms. Let me shout out to all the platforms we're on now. So I'm going to give y'all a minute to shout these platforms out. Shout out to everybody that's still checking in on the check-in. They ain't a fucking hater. All right, let me, and don't worry, I'm gonna edit that when it was muted. I ain't gonna keep that shit like that. All right, shout out to Apple Music. I'm gonna just read all the goddamn platforms, goddamn it. Shout out to Apple Music. Shout out to Spotify. All the big one. Amazon Music. Of course, we're on YouTube, Cafe. Goddamn, iHeartMedia, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Digital, Pandora. This is just the major ones. Cafe Podcast. Oh shit, XM Radio. What the fuck? Okay, that's just the name of a few, man. God damn, we out here working. Shit. And that's just the name of a few. I ain't gonna read all 800 in this motherfucker. We gotta get out of here in a minute. So we're gonna be posting, and once this drop, we're gonna be posting who we got next week. Who the fuck we got next week? We'll post it. Now, if you rocking with Cx1DJs and this is your first time on here, this is what I'm gonna need you to do. Invite your people, like, share, and subscribe. I don't care who, I do care what's on YouTube, but this is gonna be streaming on all our platforms, all our digital audio platforms. So if you don't see video, don't see video. We launch that video on YouTube. Most people watch the video later. Cool. Shout out to everybody on Roku. Right now we got 3,000 people watching on Roku TV. Understand this. You don't have to come to YouTube. You could actually be in the comfort of your house, You could download the YouTube app on your Roku TV and watch it on your Roku TV. Unfortunately, we don't get credit for that if you're on your Roku TV. Long as you're on the YouTube app, you still can watch on the Roku TV, but we got to log into our Roku channel we got, and we can see how many people watch on Roku through our program here that we running our digital software that we got tied to the YouTube on Roku. So if you go to the Cx1DJs podcast on the Roku TV on YouTube, automatically we could tell that you're watching through our digital app on Roku. Yeah, and I'm changing this mic tomorrow. I'm tired of this shit going out. Look at this. It's gone. The shit is out. Mic is gonna get changed. I'm gonna get my producer to change that tomorrow, because it's $1,000. This is $1,000. This is a new one too. This is by Shure. This is the Shure Light Up mic. It says Shure Light Up. It's from Shure, and I paid $1,000 for it. The one thing about it say if I want to curse a motherfucker out, no motherfucker about. It goes out, so you can't. You say if you got a hot mic, it go out. So I want to say thanks to everybody. Make sure you follow, like, share, and subscribe. Untold Story with NAHZ. This will be on all platforms. And shout out to everybody that checked in tonight. And we got TCAP tomorrow and a couple other people tomorrow. So make sure y'all come. Interview starts 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock tomorrow. So if you rock with me, and I notice a lot of people we interview, y'all gotta come support the podcast. What's this in the interviewing you if you're not supporting this shit? So shout out to the whole team, Cx1DJs. We do things different podcasts. And don't forget to come tune in tomorrow. We got TCAP. Shout out to DJ Money. Shout out to TCAP. Shout out to everybody that's checking in. We appreciate everybody, man. Shout out. Peace and love.